Are you somebody who doesn't want to purchase spawns again and again? Who probably finds it a bit of a headache to go and buy the mushroom spawns again and again? Yeah. So this is exactly the video you have to watch, and why I'll tell you. And I'll give you a very, very simple procedure of how you can make your own spawns without the use of the lab technique that you see online on YouTube or even in the books that you come across. If you are somebody who likes to read books on mushroom agriculture, mushroom farming, mushroom cultivation, so I did a lot of digging and I scratched a lot of information, whatever information I could come across, talked to a lot of people, and eventually came up with the idea that somebody who's growing mushrooms at home, how will that person be able to grow their own mushroom spawns? And it's not really feasible for each and every one of us to go and buy mushroom spawns again and again and again, when there could be a technique which you can use right at your home without really having the autoclave or autoclaving the wheat grain that you're going to use, or you can reuse other grains as well for spawning. So autoclaving is a process in which you actually use high pressure temperatures of about 70 to 80 degrees, steaming at high pressures basically, which ends up killing all other sorts of germs or fungi which are there in or around the packaging of the grain that you're using, the grains as well as the packaging. It kills all kinds of germs, basically germs, fungi, whatever you want to call it. So I came up with a very easy method. I'm going to use it, let's say, in about a week to 10 days time, and I'm very hopeful that it's going to be successful. So this one's like simple. Get hold of the grains that you wish to use: rye, barley, wheat, whatever. Clean it up properly, wash it up properly at least 3 to 4 times, right? So that all the debris, all the dust has been cleansed. It's totally devoid of dust and debris. Then boil it till a point so that the grain can be broken by hand. You just create a little bit of a pressure and it just gets broken into two by your finger. That's it. Don't overcook it. So it could take about 5 or 10 minutes depending on the kind of quantity you are basically boiling. So the next process, rather than I'll tell you, the next process is to put it into bags like these, which you've already let's say washed with sterilizer, let's say Dettol or Savlon or anything else, right? You dried them up, put your grains into it, and already I forgot to tell you that you have to have something like this in advance with you. So if your spawns are ending, keep a little bit of quantity safe, because you're going to use them to fill that packing in which you've put your wheat grains. So all you got to do is take out a bit of spawns from here, depending on the number of bags that you've bagged up with the boiled wheats. Put a little bit of, let's say, about 5 to 10 grams of this in those bags. And trust me, you're going to observe magic after 10 days. I have seen somebody doing it, that's why I'm sharing it, and I am somebody who suggested the same to that person. So what I'm going to do is, when I do on my own in about a week's time, I'm going to make more videos about it. I am going to show you the progress. Then of course there's the other method wherein you have to have a lab sort of an environment, which you can anyway find on YouTube. But this is the simplest and the easiest method that I am proposing, because I'm going to start off with this in, as I said, about a week to 10 days time. So I would suggest you to stay tuned so that you can follow the exact process. And the process is very hassle-free. It is devoid of any sort of lab environment and any sort of excessive expenditure. In fact, it is almost free of cost. The only thing you'll have to invest in is grains that you will end up buying from whatever grocery shop you go to. So that's what I wanted to share with you in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your patience. I'll see you in the next one. God bless you. Take care. Keep smiling. Peace.